I will draw from my studio about topics in the news that I think are important and that are an issue that I think we should talk about. So I'm going to put this phone in my machine, my device, and start drawing. So this topic is something I've drawn about many times before, and it's I don't want to talk about it too much before I get the drawing going. So you can see what I'm doing, and then I'll talk about what this issue is. So there was an article in the Washington Post yesterday, and another one today, about the Redskins, and it's not about the name of the Redskins, which is another topic in the news with the Redskins. They're going to change their name. We don't know what it will be yet, but 15 women have come out and accused executives at the Redskins corporation of sexual harassment and verbal abuse. Okay, so I'm going to change pens because this one. And what I'm going to do is draw some of the words that in the article in the Washington Post we hear these men have said to these women at different times. These women work at the Washington Post, at the Redskins in some capacity. I don't remember what their titles are. And these women found it stifling and upsetting, as I can only imagine. I have not had this experience myself. There was one incident of a man pinching a woman's rear at work. So, can you see? Am I in the screen? Darn. Uh-oh. There it is. Sorry. Oh, man. I'll turn it around. Sorry, you guys forgot to turn it around. So this is what I was drawing. Apologies. You can see. I'll continue. Forgot to turn the camera around. Oops. I have to fix that. These are actual quotes that these executives said to the women that work there. Some of the women, 15 of these women have come out. Only one of them is showing her face. The other women have signed, when they were hired, they signed non-disclosure agreements, so they can't, for fear of legal action. They're not speaking, they're not showing their face. So this is a topic that I've drawn about before. In the NFL, I've drawn cartoons about it before, but I've also drawn cartoons just about in general. Sexist behavior. And I think cartoons can sometimes shine a light on stuff that in a quicker and more efficient way sometimes than an article. But, although this article is great, if you want to read it, it's in the Washington Post. It's the kind of locker room talk that many people try to excuse. I'm using a Crowquill pen, which is what I use often with paper when I draw on paper. Sometimes you guys have seen me here drawing on my iPad when I'm out in the field, but this is a Crowquill pen, and I use a bottle of ink. Again, these are actual quotes from executives in the Washington Redskins organization. And one, if you read the article, there was one executive who would tell women what to wear when meeting clients and to suggest that they flirt with the clients. So do a little color in there. You can see Brett says, haven't read that story yet. Were these women staffers in various NFL organizations? No, these women were all from the Redskins. I don't know if they're going to do a class action suit or what their plans are, but oops. It's an article from the Post yesterday. There's a follow-up article today from the NFL saying that they find this horrible. I'm going to pat this because it's too pink. It's horrible, and they don't condone this kind of talk, and they're going to work on making it better, I guess. We'll see. I mean, things have gotten so much better for women over time since I've been an adult in this country, but it's still not great. Particularly some organizations or fields are worse than others, and I think football has a horrible reputation. I like watching the game, but I don't like the football culture that I have observed over the years. Reading articles. I have not gone to a game. I mean, I grew up in Washington, D.C., so we watched the Redskins. These women were staffers in the Redskins organization. And they were all really excited to be employees of, the Redskins. They were like, this is their dream job, and then they get in there and they get treated like this. And there's feeling when these things are said to them, there's a feeling like there's no recourse, there's no way of reporting it because it's so pervasive. So let's see what you guys are saying. Well, I can't show you the actual quotes. Let's see. Did I post the article? I will post the article after this. I'm a cartoonist and I draw about things in the news. I've done this for years. So, hi guys, just seeing what you're saying. Um, Someone says, do men really talk like this to you on the street? No, not to me. Although I've gotten some comments on the street over the years, but not this. These are people in the Washington Redskins organization that speak to the women staffers. This is how they have, some of them have talked to them. So check out the article. I will post it when I finish this update, this live broadcast. Um, and you can read the article. Mark wants to know, do you think that the Me Too has had a significant impact on sexual harassment? I do. I think it's been positive. The Me Too movement has been positive in changing behaviors. So anyway, that's what I thought I would draw today. Again, this is an article that I read in the Washington Post about the Redskins being accused of by 15 women of sexual harassment and verbal abuse. And I don't know what's going to happen with that. The NFL has said it's horrible, that they're going to look into it. And I don't know if there's going to be a lawsuit or what. But some of the men have been fired. But I don't know if it's going to go beyond that. All right. Well, good to see you guys here. Thank you for joining me. I'm a cartoonist, and I do this live drawing thing every so often from my studio today, but sometimes I'm out in the field drawing live like I did yesterday or the day before. Drawing what I see in the streets and what's going on in the world. But today I'm at home drawing from my studio, and I'm happy to be here. Good to see you. Thank you.